Hey guys, welcome back. It's Adam from U6 Media, and today I've got a 30-day case study for a dumpster rental company. Before we dive into the results, I want to give you a quick backstory on this client, on this dumpster company. When my agency started working with them just over 2 years ago, they had one truck and about 10 dumpsters. And fast forward to today, about 2 years now, they're running with 3 trucks, and they just recently hired their first full-time truck driver. Okay, so here we are inside the Google Ad account. We'll be taking a look at the last 30 days. So October 30th until November 28th. Total cost of the campaign here is $1,600. Now, this is about $80 per day, Monday through Friday. Client doesn't work on weekends. Now, the cost per conversion or cost per lead is $17, which is awesome. Any leads for dumpster rentals under 25 bucks is really, really good. We've got some clients in really, really competitive, even saturated markets that are, $40, $45, and it becomes a bit expensive. So really, if you're getting dumpster rental leads for, under $25, you're doing a really good job. Now, total leads is 95, and that is 95 conversions. So that'll be a mixture of phone calls as well as contact form submissions. So name, phone, email, dumpster size, drop-off location, as well as a project description box. And then those leads, we kind of put those leads lower down on the actual landing page. We try to encourage more phone calls. Phone calls are obviously the best for our clients because there's a lot more intent. If someone is calling you, then they're more than likely ready to already buy. And they just got to make sure that your pricing and availability is a good fit. Whereas the lead form, it's a bit more non-committal. Generally, they have a little bit less intent, and generally, there's a bit longer of a sales cycle. Now, total, the conversion rate for the campaign is 21%. So that means 1 out of every 5 clicks is resulting in a lead for the client. So pretty good results overall. So now let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the overall campaign structure. So for this campaign, we're currently running 6 active campaigns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Now the main one here, it's receiving the majority of the budget. This is our main dumpster rental campaign, and it encompasses our main keywords. So dumpster rental, both in exact match as well as phrase match, meaning someone literally needs to type in dumpster rental in Google for the ad to appear. And then of course there'll be some variations with the phrase match. They could type in dumpster rental near me and different other variations, and our ad will appear. But this is the main keyword for dumpster rentals. And in my opinion, with a large enough account, with a big enough budget, and obviously you're running a long enough period of time, it should be broken into its own campaign. Now, this campaign here, over the last 30 days, got 140 clicks, and cost per click is $4.32. So really not bad. They're in a pretty competitive market, but still a $4 cost per click is still really good. We've got guys who are, $9, $10, even as expensive as $15 per click. So this is pretty good. Conversion rate, 25%. And this, guys, conversion rate really comes down to your landing page. So instead of a website, it's really important to lead them to a landing page. The landing page is just a one-page website, and it really, the whole purpose of a landing page is to encourage people to take an action on that page, such as to fill out a form or to call you guys. And it's really, really important. If you're sending your traffic to your website, more than likely you're just wasting money. You're literally just burning your money, and your campaign is really not performing, and it's really just bad use of your guys' overall budget, because people are going to go to your website. They're probably going to see your price. There's going to be very little call to action, no reason for them to actually pick up the phone and call you. They'll probably get distracted. There's so many different pages and links and sections on your website. So it's really important, if you guys are running Google Ads campaign, use a landing page. And I'll create another video specifically on landing pages down the road. So if you guys are interested in that, then stick around. As well, 35 leads, and then cost per lead is $17, which is awesome. Second campaign is a general campaign. Here we're testing a bunch of different keywords. roll-off dumpsters, rent a dumpster, dumpster rental company, things like that. Similar, yeah, 39% conversion rate, which is awesome. That just means, about 1 out of every 2.5, 3 people are actually turning into a lead for our business who are clicking on our ad, which is awesome. Conversions, 41 leads from this campaign. Cost per lead is $12. Again, anything under 25 bucks for dumpster rentals, you're doing a good job. And the fact that we're getting leads for $12 is awesome. And you can tell the longer you run Google Ads, really the better results you get. The more time you have to really test, hone in your campaigns, making small incremental adjustments, looking at what device types are performing better, what particular areas are performing better. And then you can also start doing tests on your landing page as well, and really get that conversion rate high. So really, really awesome results here. We're doing a city campaign, so we broke it into specific cities that the client wants to focus on. In particular, focusing in on areas around his dumpster yard as well as his dumps. So just making it a bit easier for the client to respond to these quotes, and also being a bit more competitive with the quote itself. So here we got 18 clicks, which is not a lot. Conversion rate really, really high. Again, everything is targeted. We also build out specific landing pages specific to those cities that the client wants to focus on. Only 7 leads here and a $24 cost per lead. We're also doing a warm retargeting campaign. So this is just going after people who didn't convert. So they may have seen our ad in the past. And what we're doing now is we basically created an audience on Google Ads for the last 365 days. So people who have interacted with our ad, who've gone to our landing page, anyone who's seen our ad in the last 365 days but haven't converted in the last 150 days, we're going to be showing our ads to them using the Performance Max campaign, and just trying to get them back in to see if they're interested. So here, this is a relatively new campaign. We're just testing it out at the moment. We brought in 5 leads for a cost per lead of $27. When we first launched this campaign last month, we had really good results. That's because the audience size was much bigger. So I think our cost per lead for this particular campaign was around 20 bucks at the time. But now that the audience size is getting smaller, the cost per lead is going up. So eventually over time, we'll probably just switch off this retargeting campaign and then reallocate the budget to the other campaigns that are performing really well. We've got a small branded campaign. This is more just being defensive with competitors, targeting our name. Here we got 4 leads, cost per lead is 29 bucks. And then lastly, we built out a specific campaign focusing on the dumpster sizes. So if someone types in 10-yard dumpster or dirt, concrete, rock dumpster, for example, then our ads will appear, as well as 15, 20, and 30-yard dumpsters too. 2 leads from this and a $34 cost per lead. They're high, but then again, these leads often bring in the commercial, construction, or roofing type leads that often lead to repeat business. So I'm okay with a bit of a higher cost per lead for this particular campaign. So that's it for this 30-day case study, guys. Overall, really awesome results here for this client. Again, we've been working with them for over 2 years now. So the longer you work together with a Google Ads agency who knows what you're doing, generally the better results you are going to get. And on top of this, guys, we use call tracking as well. So third-party call tracking. And what that means is we record all the phone calls. And that helps helps us. So at the end of the month, we can look through the campaign, tell you exactly how many phone calls we generated, and actually listen into the calls and see, are these calls good leads? Are these calls actually turning into rentals for your business? Or are you getting a lot of junk calls, like people looking for garbage pickup or trying to, junk removal, or things that are just non-related? And it helps you as a marketing agency really dial in your campaigns and bring better performance month over month. So that's it for today's video. If you guys did find value in this video, do me a favor and go ahead and like this video, subscribe. If you have any comments or questions down below, leave. I'll personally get back to them, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.